Hi, I'm Skull Eagle and I play for the Rose City Rollers Wheels of Justice, and I am also a Bont Quad star. Welcome to this episode of Hashtag Real Talk with Skull.
What does it feel like to be a representative for Bont? Do you sometimes feel like you're selling the boot, or is this a product that you really believe in, and how does that feel for you?
So in my short history so far, I've been sponsored by other companies and have always been a Bont believer, so to speak, and I think I've always been a Bont buddy deep in my heart soul. So I think that my association with Bont has been as easy as breathing because I literally believe in the boot so much. I know that the product works and has not only met me at my game but elevated my game, and I know that it can do that for other people as well. Again.
Do you have a specific example of when a Bont boot has elevated your game?
I would say that when I switched from the previous boots that I was wearing, which was like a Rydell USA intro package, the number one thing that it did for me was get rid of this like pinching sensation that I'd been having in my pinky. That right foot, when we're going around the bend, often sustains a lot of force, like, you know, G-forces or whatever, in the foot, and to have that repetitive motion all day, every day, I was really suffering there for a while. And when I switched to my Bonts, which actually don't have, in my opinion, a very stiff counter, my foot was able to have a little bit of give, which has been really good. And so I went from like being in super pain to not even thinking about my boots as unattached from my body. When I wear my Bonts, it's as if they're just an extension of my person. So I would say that I know that they're working because I'm not thinking about them.
So you see other people switch to Bonts occasionally. What do you see happen to people when they make that switch?
I see a variety of different things. I will say that one of the coolest things and one of the most functional aspects of Bont boots that I am a proponent of is the lower heel. A lot of other boots have a elevated heel, and that elevated heel leads to like more tippy birding and less chatter, in my opinion. For those who have been coached by me know that chatter is relative to my stops, and so sitting literally lower to the ground really helps me get a lot of good chatter, and I find that having that low heel absolutely helps get to that. So when people first switch and they have been accustomed to that higher heel, they find that they like fall on their ass quite a few times, and they're getting accustomed to it. I certainly did that. I think I fell like 3 or 4 times and then finally got into the swing of things. So that's one thing. I think the number one thing that people notice is just how literally light they are. The boot is like air on your feet. And for me, coming from an ice hockey background, my ice hockey boots, having that like stiffer shank up the ankle, and just kind of having a majority of the weight of the boot higher up, switching to roller skates felt like having like 15-pound dumbbells hanging off the end of my feet. And so when I finally switched to rollers, went to the Bonts, it felt not so severe to me. And when you're trying to last 60 minutes as a jammer, maybe going in every third jam, you want to be able to last till the very end. And so every ounce, every milligram counts.